What is going on, everybody? I am the FD Guru, bringing to you guys a Monday NBA edition of my DFS podcast. I am featuring a Guru credit code in this video. As I tweeted earlier, I'll give you that play or that code after the first couple of my plays in this video. As usual, I am doing one play for each position using FanDuel salaries. Got a lot of stuff to get after tonight. 13 games, a ton of NBA. And then we have the 2-game NFL slate as well tonight, the Monday-only slate. So a lot of stuff to look forward to tonight. I might get to that NBA after-hours slate as well. We'll have to see how things pan out. But looking at yesterday, the main slate for NFL was tough. I had a lot of Amon-Ra St. Brown. He sucked. The Lions were terrible. And then another chalky Zach Moss week where he didn't perform against the Bengals. Some tough sells, but the 4 o'clock slate, this cash lineup that I put out on my site for FanDuel, unbelievable results. Some people took down tournaments. Some people almost took down tournaments. This more than got back, other losses on the day. This member specifically, $40. He had to have won a tournament. He only sent this, so I don't know what he actually won, but $14.50. I mean, that'll do. The stuff I was in, I didn't quite have that ROI, but when you have a great lineup like this, it really depends on the, tournament that you're in and who you beat out. But that was nice to see because overall, we didn't have the best NFL week yesterday. But let's have a nice 2-game slate tonight. Let's kick off the week with NBA. Get right into the plays here. Like this video and subscribe. Again, I'll give you that code after the guard plays in this video. So, point guard, there's, all the studs in the world to spend up on tonight. You got Joel Embiid, who is uncertain, but he went through shoot-around. I think he's going to play. You got Jokic against the Hawks. That's an 80-point ceiling game. You got Giannis. You got Tyrese, you got SGA. This slate is packed with a lot of talent, but I like Luka Doncic. I haven't gotten to Luka a lot this year. I couldn't love him any more tonight. We have Kyrie Irving out. He hurt his foot or his ankle. He left the arena last game in a wheelchair, so who knows how bad it is. But for tonight, no Kyrie. You're probably going to see Dante Exum start in his place. He's 6K now, so he's no longer, a value play like we've seen the last 2 slates. Doncic against the Grizzlies tonight, I can't think of a more, dream matchup for Luka. With no Kyrie, his usage is just going to be absurd. He's at Memphis. There's no worry over a blowout. I think it's a 2-point spread. Let's see. Dallas is minus 1.5. It's a 227 over under. This Grizzlies team, it's just bad. You got Marcus Smart hurt. Obviously, he's a good defender. So you're going to have Derrick Rose on Luka Doncic to start this game. I mean, Luka could put up 80 easy tonight. He's my spend up here. I'm going to get him in cash in probably hybrid lineups, 2 out of 3 of my lineups. And he's been really good as of late, obviously. 86 a few games ago, 71 game before that, 67. He's going to play a ton of minutes. He's going to see a ton of usage. I love Luka. He's my first guy in my lineups tonight. I think he has the best chance of being the highest scorer on this slate, even with all of the other stars that are playing. I like Luka at point guard. He is my spend up. And there is a lot of value, especially with the big men tonight. We'll get into that in a second. Where you're going to be able to pick a pretty respectable team with Luka because there is a lot of cheap forwards and centers on this slate. Shooting guard, I'm going to go to Cade Cunningham. This game environment is unbelievable. The only thing we have to worry about is the Pistons staying in this game because they are on quite a historic streak. They have lost, I forget how many games in a row, but it's in the high teens now. They're bad. They lose a lot. It's only good thing they're at home, and the Pacers, they're pretty good, but I'm not too worried about a blowout here. Vegas isn't really either. It's a 7-point spread. So if this game can stay close, this could end up being the best game on the entire slate, and it's the first game of the night. We know these Pistons guys can smash fantasy-wise. It's just a matter of fact if they stay in the game or not, because a lot of games they get blown out and they don't play in the fourth quarter. Cade has dropped to sub 8K, 7,900. If this game can stay close, he has 50-point upside in this game. He's hit value in 3 out of his last 4 games. He's got a 54 in there. He's averaging 37. He's projected for 39 FanDuels tonight, which is what he needs to hit value. So he can also play point guard and shooting guard on FanDuel. That multi-position eligibility is always a nice asset to plug him in different spots of your lineup. I like Cade a lot. He'll play 37 minutes if this game stays remotely close, which remotely close is like, 15 to 20 points going into the fourth quarter, which in a 7-point spread, that is more than likely to happen, to stay under 15. So I like Cade, and that brings us into our small forward play. I like Bogdanovich as well on the Pistons. We have no Jalen Duren, no Marvin Bagley. I just realized I have 3 Pistons in this video. Didn't really think about that, but we'll roll on with it. That doesn't give me the best feeling, but it's a great spot. The Pacers play at the fastest pace in the league. Their defense is not good. 247 over-under. The Pacers are a part of a high over-under basically night in and night out. It doesn't matter who they play because they just play at such an extreme pace that the over-under, it's 235 plus every single game. Bogdanovich looks fantastic. He has a few games under his belt. You can no longer worry about him being limited in any capacity since his injury. He only played 28 minutes against Orlando because they got blown out. He would have played another 7 minutes in that fourth quarter. 32 minutes in that second game back from injury is a really nice sign that he can play 30 plus minutes easy. He's going to start. He came off the bench in that first game and then he started the next 2, so he seems to be fully back. 6,200 is not the right price with his role on this team in this matchup against the Pacers. We can project him for easily over 30 fantasy points tonight. That 44, his second game back, looks really good. He's going to have a really high usage. It's going to be the Bogdanovich and Cade Cunningham show in Detroit. They are the 2 best players on this team, and their third best player, Jalen Duren, like I just said a second ago, he is out. So a lot of extra usage for these guys. It is the Pistons, but we're not worried about the production of Bogdanovich and Cade Cunningham. We're worried about the Pistons as a general whole staying in this game. That would be the only reason that hurts them if they don't play full minutes, but if they do, I love both of these guys in this game. Bogdanovich, also multi-position eligibility, small forward and power forward on FanDuel. He's going to look really, really good tonight. Again, if this game stays close, could easily be the best fantasy point game on the entire 13-game slate with that 247 over-under. For that Guru credit code, go over to my website, ft-guru.com. If you don't have an account, you can make one. No credit card required. You get $50 in credit on my site when you sign up. You just got to confirm an email. Sometimes it goes to your junk folder. These credits, it's the website currency. You buy it at the shop through PayPal. And then once you have the credits, you go to, whatever, NBA main slate, FanDuel, DraftKings. This is where you get all my content. NFL tonight. NFL, by the way, is going to be treated as a main slate tonight. I don't have a Monday only option on my website because it's not common. So I'm going to play it as a main slate. For that reason, it's easier for me to upload on the back end of my website. And then all of you NFL, weekly, monthly, seasonal pass guys, you won't be charged for tonight's slate. It'll come with it. So it's just easier. It's a win-win for both me and you. The coupon code tonight, put it in the barcode here. It's going to be the date, but the numbers 12/11, December 11th, and then all caps, coins. 12/11 coins. You'll get 10 free Guru credits. Just like this video and subscribe. Give the page a second, and then you'll get those 10 credits. And let's have a big night tonight. Hopefully these picks and, these coins that you get on my site can lead to something good for you. Power forward, we have no Mitchell Robinson tonight. A very easy value play here is Isaiah Hartenstein. 4,900, he should be drawing the start at the 5. He can play power forward on FanDuel, which is huge. 4,900, he needs 24 fantasy points to hit value. We saw him smash. Mitchell Robinson didn't come out for the second half against the Celtics last game. We saw Hartenstein play 29 minutes, pull down 16 rebounds, get 35 fantasy points. He's going to look really, really good tonight. It's not the best matchup against the Raptors, but his usage is up there, and he is not priced for Mitchell Robinson to be out. So I just saw a update not too long ago that Robinson is getting surgery, and he's out 8 to 10 weeks. That's a tough blow for the Knicks. But in terms of DFS, we always got to jump on the opportunity of value when there are injuries, and Isaiah Hartenstein looks like one of the best value plays at any position tonight. I'm going to have him in a majority of my stuff, if not all of my stuff, because the Raptors play big. They're going to need Hartenstein. Now, last year when Robinson was out, because Robinson ran into injuries last year, we had to worry about Jericho Sims. He was starting for a little bit, and we never really knew if it was going to be Hartenstein or Sims. Tonight we can be a little bit more comfortable. Sims has had no role on this team this entire year. Not part of the rotation. He played 0 minutes even with Mitchell Robinson getting hurt last game. So we all know it's Hartenstein tonight. And we can feel fully confident that he's the guy picking up these Mitchell Robinson minutes. And we all know 4,900 is never expensive enough for a starter who's going to be most likely playing 25 to 32 minutes tonight for the Knicks. And then for center, our third piston of the video. Now, this one isn't so much a lock. This game is at 7 o'clock Eastern, so we're going to know the starting lineup before lock, which we're going to want to know because I don't know what the Pistons are going to do here. We have no Marvin Bagley. We have no Jalen Duren. Actually, Marvin Bagley isn't even out yet. He's doubtful, so we can assume that he's out. And if he is out, James Wiseman's going to have to pick up a lot of this slack, although we don't know if they're going to put Bogdanovich at the 4 because they still have Isaiah Stewart. There's a lot of different ways the Pistons can go about their starting lineup here. James Wiseman hasn't really been good or playing a lot. If he is in this starting lineup, he's going to look really good at 3,800. Again, but if he doesn't start, I do not feel as good about it. There's a really good chance they just start Isaiah Stewart at the 5, and Wiseman plays 15 to 20 minutes off the bench, and he would no longer look like a good play. This value play solely rests on if James Wiseman starts or not. If he starts, he's going to look really good. Needs 18 fantasy points to hit value. He'd have a really, really good shot at doing that if he is in that starting lineup tonight. That'll do it for this video, guys. Thanks for stopping by. Put in that code, like the video, subscribe, and let's get after the NBA and NFL tonight. Looking forward to it. I hope you guys get a part of it. And until next time, I am the FD Guru.